So the photo has to be affixed here. Okay. Now this is for those in Turkey. You can print out this form, which I'm going to put in the description. You can print out this form and fill it by hand. For those in Nigeria, you don't need to print out the form. You have to fill it online on the e-consulate portal or system. Okay. Now, the first thing that comes to your mind here is the surname. Okay. You have to write in capital letters. So you have to write your surname here. Then surname at birth, you have to write it here. Okay. Then first names or given names, write it here. Let's say, for example, you have three names. Okay. For example, my name is Nzube Promise Boniface. My first name is Nzube. Nzube is written here and Promise is written here. Okay, together. Now, but Boniface is written here and Boniface is written here, and these are my surname. You get it? Let's move to the next one. Please remember, don't write here because this is only for official use. Okay, don't write on this place, on this column. Don't write on this column. Now, the next is date of birth. You have to follow this system. Year, then month, then date. Day, I mean, do you understand?
Yeah.
For example, let me give you an example. For example, so if you were born 1991, for example, so 1991, then day, let's say you were born on 7th of August. So you put August here, which is 8. Okay. Then 7th, you put this like this. All right. Do you understand? So this is
Yes.
how to do it. You have to make sure you write it here. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Good. Then next, place of birth. Okay. You need to enter your place of birth. If you were born in Onisha, you have to enter Onisha. If you were born in Brazzaville, you enter Brazzaville. If you were born in Yaoundé, you enter Yaoundé here. Okay. Then it has to be the same as in your passport.
Okay.
Next, country of birth. Enter, if you're Nigerian, enter Nigeria. If you're Cameroonian, enter Cameroon here. If you're from whatever country you come from, enter it here. Then your current nationality. Okay, nationality at birth. You can enter it here, your nationality here, current nationality. Then, are you a male or female? Then you tick any of the box that has to do with you. Then the next, marital status. Are you single, married, separated, divorced? Are you widowed or whatever? Write it here. Okay. Then next, in the case of minors, so minors are those under the age of 18. Let's say you're applying for visa for yourself and for your child who is less than 18 years of age, and you're filling out the form for your child who is less than 18. Then you have to use this to enter the minor's surname first, then the name of the minor. So you enter surname, then the name of the minor, then the address, if different from applicants. If it's different from yours, okay, so let's say you're coming to Poland with your child and you're applying for visa, you are the one who is coming for work, but you want to come with your child, right? Then you have to fill out this place, right? You have to fill out this place because you have to also apply for visa for your child as well. You get it? And then and nationality of parental authority or legal guardian. You get it? So everything you have to enter them here. You have to try to squeeze them in here. Then the next 11, national identity number. Okay, what is in your national identity number? Nigerians, you have to enter your national ID number here. Cameroonians, Tunisians, Egyptians, or Iranians, or whatever country, Indians, you enter your national identity number here. Note that this is not your passport. National identity number is not your passport yet. Now, next, type of travel documents. So I would recommend you choose ordinary passport. Okay, choose ordinary passport if you're not a diplomatic person. Next,
Can I ask a question? Sorry.
yeah, ask.
Number 11, national identity number. You said it's not passport, I know. But what if What if it's somebody that doesn't have a national identity number? Can I still write my passport number?
Leave it there. You can write your passport number there.
Okay.
Yeah, but I recommend that you should put your national identity number there. Okay, I recommend that you should put it there. Okay,
I'm asking in the case of who doesn't have national identity number.
you must not fill all the blank spaces. That's something about this. You must not fill everything.
Okay.
Filling everything will give the embassy more information about yourself. But
Okay.
the compulsory parts that you must fill are these ones, the ones with this asterisk.
Okay. Okay.
But how? What does it mean? What does it profit you filling these ones if you don't fill your name and date of birth? How would they know? You get
Okay.
it? Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. Can I
Okay.
move on?
Yeah, you can.
Next, here choose ordinary passport. Next, number of travel document. This is where you enter your passport number.
Okay.
Passport number here. Whether you're filling it online, the Nigerians who are doing it online on the e-consulate, it's the same information, the same kind of form. The only difference is that you are filling your own online and some people are filling it by hand. The same. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Very important. Very, very important. Then next, date of issue of your passport. Remember, when you're putting the date, follow this pattern. You have to follow this pattern. The year first, then the month, then the day. Okay? Understand?
Yes.
Next, valid until, that is the expiry date. The same thing. You enter the year, month, day. Issued by, if it was issued by Abuja headquarters, put Abuja headquarters. If it was issued by whatever thing the people are issuing it, you enter it here. Okay?
Mm. Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
If it was issued by the Nigerian embassy in Ankara, just like it is in your passport, put it here
Okay.
like that. Then applicant's home address and email address. Then this is where you need to enter your home address. Okay, if it has zip code, enter your zip code. If it has PO box, enter your PO box there. All right, so you have to enter
Okay.
it here. Then
If
you
we
also
are
have to
in,
enter your email address here.
if we are in Turkey, we should write our home address here in Turkey.
Yeah, you enter your home address here in
Okay.
Turkey, okay,
Okay.
and your email address. So you enter home address here, for example, squeeze it here. Then you can put dash. You can put something like this here, a cross here. Then like you can just separate it like this. Then you put your email address here, or you
Mm.
can just write your address on top here. Then put your email address under it. Just try to squeeze it in neatly. Okay. Next,
Okay.
your telephone number. When you're entering your telephone number, you have to enter the code like +234, then enter your number. So let's say your number starts with 080. Okay. You enter
Yeah.
+234, you skip the first zero, you don't put the first zero. Then you enter 80, you enter the rest of the number. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
If you live in Turkey and your number starts with 53 something, you enter +90, then 53 something. Okay. This is
Okay.
the format. This is the format. We don't have much time again left. Okay, let's try to finish up fast. Then next, residence in a country other than the country of current nationality. Are you resident in a country other than your own nationality? Like for example, now if you're living in Turkey, then you put yes. If you put yes, residence permit, then you put residence permit here, ikamet, yeah. You put the number of the ikamet here. Okay, so here you put yes, ikamet, you tick here residence permit, you put here ikamet,
Okay.
and here you put the do you know that TEJA number? You write your TEJA number here, then you write the
Yes.
validity under it, like when is it going to expire? You
Okay.
put it here. Or if you want, you just put here, you put the number here, that number, that TEJA number here. Then you
Okay.
put the validity here, when it's going to
Okay.
expire here, without
Okay.
writing any comment or anything.
Okay.
Next, current occupation. What is your current occupation? What are you doing now? Okay, since you're coming to Poland to work, okay, and you're doing something. So you have to enter what you're doing here. What are you currently doing? Enter it here. Are you a student? Enter
Can one
student
write
here.
self-employed?
Yeah, you can write self-employed. Whatever thing you're doing, enter it here. Okay. Current occupation, enter it here. Next, employers and employer's address, employer's address and telephone number. Okay, for students, name and address of educational establishment. It's very clear. Enter the name of your employer. Next, main purpose of the journey. Okay, if you're coming for tourism, choose this one, business or whatever. Okay, because this video is for work, all right, you choose orders, because we don't have work here, right? You choose orders, then you write work for work. You get it? Understand?
Yes.
Can I move
Yes.
on?
Yes. Yeah, move on.
Next, member state of destination. You don't need to fill anything here. You don't need to fill anything here on 22 because it has been written for you. Poland.
Okay.
Member state of first entry. If it was not filled, let's say you're doing online, for those applying online from Nigeria, put Poland here. Member state of the first entry, put Poland, because Poland should be where you should be coming to now. Shebi?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Then number of entries requested. Enter multiple entries. Choose multiple entries. Okay.
Okay.
Duration of
Okay.
the intended stay of transit. Enter 365 days here, because they are going to give you 365 days visa, 1 year visa, okay, or 366, depending. Enter 365 days here. Next, the fields marked with asterisks shall not be filled in by family members of EU, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so national visas issued during the past 5 years. Have you been issued national visa, like to Poland or whatever, in the past 5 years? If no, tick no. If yes, tick yes and enter when was it? Okay, the validity from when to when. Okay, from when to when. And remember, if you are entering date, year, month, day. Next, fingerprint collected previously for the purpose of applying for a Schengen visa. If you've given fingerprints before, then tick yes, and you enter details here about it and when. If no, tick no. Okay.
Okay.
Entry permit for the final destination. Now you don't have permits now for Poland now, so it's not applicable.
Okay.
If you are doing it online and this you need to fill something here, just put not applicable. Okay, then next, intended date of arrival to the Republic of Poland. When do you want to arrive? Now, let me tell you how to do this thing. First of all, you book appointment, right? When you book appointment, that is when you will do your insurance. And that is
Yes.
when you will know when to put when you should arrive. Don't
Okay.
ever determine, because appointment is the first thing. Most times, you can fill this form and other things, but leave these places first until you get appointment. When you get your appointment, then you will now for you to be able to know when you can arrive Poland.
Yes.
Let's say you have appointment today. For example, today is 20th of 19th of what, December 2022. Now, if you have appointment today, you have to give like 2 weeks after today for you to know that for you to decide that, like when choosing a date of you arriving Poland, it should be 2 weeks after today, or let's say make it like 3 weeks, because your visa processing takes around 2 weeks. So make it like 3 weeks or 1 month. So let's say 1 month you want to travel to Poland, yeah, and so you can put here date of arrival, intended date of arrival to Poland. You can put here 20th of January 2023. Okay, do you understand? Now,
Yes.
intended date of departure from the Republic of Poland. Hey, whether you want to come back, whether you want to stay in Poland forever or you plan to return, you have to choose an ultimatum. You have to choose a closing date. Else, you won't get this visa. You have to get this visa. Show them that you plan to return back to your country. Hence, if you're traveling on the 20th of January 2023, you have to put here that you'll be returning back to your country or whatever on the 19th of January 2024.
Okay. Okay.
Understand?
Yes, yes.
On the 19th of January 2024 is when you plan to return. Case closed. Next, address and email address of inviting persons, hotel, temporary accommodation. Okay, if your employer is inviting you and your employer has accommodation for you, okay, then
Mm-hmm.
enter the accommodation that they've given you here. If it was through you got it like hotel, like you made a reservation because your employer didn't give you accommodation, so you made a reservation in a hostel, enter it here and the address and enter their telephone number here.
Okay.
Now, next, name and address of, have I talked about here? Surname, first name of the inviting persons in the Republic of Poland, if not applicable, name of hotel. Okay, since it is your employer that is inviting you,
Okay.
put the name of your employer here, your
Okay.
workplace. Yeah,
Okay.
the name of the person, maybe the boss, your boss. Try to find out who is your boss. Okay,
Okay.
first
Mm.
name, surname and the first name of the inviting persons. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, and so on. So you put the address here of the place here, okay, and of the company, then the telephone number and fax, then name and address of the inviting persons or company. The same thing again here. You can put the same again here.
Okay.
Okay, then
Okay.
telephone number and fax, the same thing again here. Then surname, first name, address of the inviting persons here again.
Okay.
Then here, cost of traveling. How do you intend to travel, or how do you intend to cover your stay here? So if you're sponsoring yourself, tick here that you're sponsoring yourself. Then you tick cash. If you're going to be having cash or traveler's check or credit card or whatever. Okay. Then
Mm.
if someone will be sponsoring you, tick this one. Then tick this one, refer to as. Okay. Then
Okay.
if it's on another person, so if it's your employer that is going to be sponsoring you, you tick here. If it's not your employer and it's another person other than your employer, tick here. Then you tick the means in which they'll be sponsoring you. You get it? Okay, so please can you ask your question?
Okay. At number 33, the cost of traveling and living during the applicant's stay is covered. As in my own case, as a work permit holder, which of the boxes should I tick here? That I'm sponsoring myself or by my employer?
Okay, just a moment. Um, you have to tick that you are sponsoring yourself. That is, if you are the one that is going to be taking care of yourself. If you're the one that is going to be providing the bank statement, so you have to tick this box. And after
Okay.
you've ticked the box, then what is your means of support? Is it going to be by cash, by traveler's checks, a credit card, prepaid accommodation, etc.? If the options you have are not in this on this list, then you just click on order, then enter it here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So if you have someone sponsoring you, then you need to tick this box. If you tick this box, then if the person sponsoring you is the one you referred to in 31 and 32 here.
Okay.
So let's go to 31 and 32 and see what was there. So you see here, 31 says surname and first name of inviting persons in the Republic of Poland. Let's say you're coming to work and
Mm-hmm.
your employer is the one that is sponsoring you. For example, and when I mean sponsor, the person that is going to give you their bank statement, the person that is
Okay.
going to write a letter of sponsorship for you on your behalf. Because I already talked about this extensively in one of my videos, so on my previous video. So please,
Yes.
you can check
Yes.
it out later. But I don't want to go into deeply into it now. Okay, so if the person that is sponsoring you is the one you wrote here, that is the person inviting you to Poland. Let's say your
Yes.
employer or even your school. Let's say the school you're coming to give you a scholarship and they're going to be the one paying you every month. And you've written them here and their number here. And that is in this 31 and 32. That is okay.
Okay.
Then you have to choose this one, refer to in 31 or 32. Or so let's say if they are different, if the one you wrote here, if any of them, anyone, if any of them is written in this 31 or 32, right?
Okay. Okay.
Then you have to tick this box. Okay.
Okay.
In the situation whereby none of them are the ones sponsoring you, then you tick this order, then you write the name of the person here or
Okay.
company
Okay.
here.
Okay.
If it's Polish government scholarship, you write it here, Polish government scholarship. If it's your father, you write the name of your father, just like it is going to appear in the bank statement and in the sponsorship letter.
Yes.
Okay. Then you
Okay.
still have to tick what means are they going to be supporting you with. Is it going to be by cash or by credit card or I mean by is it going to be by cash or by accommodation provided or all expenses covered during the stay or whatever. If it's orders, let's say bank transfer, you can tick orders and then put bank transfer. You get it?
Okay. Yeah.
Next, personal data of family member who is an EU. Now, this one for 34 and 35, it is not for you if you're not affiliated to any EU citizen. 36 is where you need to enter the place and the date, the place of your appointment and the
Mm.
date of your appointment. If you already know the
Mm.
date of your appointment and the place, then you enter place here and you put date. Remember, when you're entering your date, it has to follow the format year dash month
Month.
dash day.
Day.
Okay. Then you sign here. Okay.
Mm.
If you don't know your date, the date of your appointment yet, let's say in Turkey, for those in Turkey applying from Turkey,
Mm-hmm.
you can do that by printing the form first, then filling it by hand. Okay. But for those applying from in Nigeria, you need to fill the form on the internet, on the e-consulate system. So in
Mm-hmm.
that case, those applying from Nigeria, I think a lot of times they maybe if you already know your appointment date, okay, please put it here, the place and the date. But if you don't know the appointment day and place, please, if you don't know the appointment date and place, please leave this place blank and leave this place blank. When you know it, then you put it and you sign. You get it?
Yes.
Then you also need to read this statement that you are aware that your visa fee is not refundable in case of rejection, and read everything. Then you have to also agree to it here by doing the same thing. Enter the place and date and signature.
Okay.
In my opinion, this date and this one should be the same. Okay, just to make everything better, should be the same. Yeah, and that is it about filling visa application form for work. Even though in this video I talked about work and study simultaneously, I've made a video where I talked about mostly filling the form for studies if you're coming to Poland to study. The forms are the same thing. There's no difference between the forms, whether you're coming for work or for studies. The difference is that the person inviting you to Poland is a worker if you're coming for work, a worker. And if you're coming for studies, the person inviting you or the people inviting you is your school. You get it? That's the difference. Hence, you need to select them, and yeah, that's the difference. Okay. You
Okay.
can check out my channel and see more videos. This is the Promise Breno channel, and I'm changing lives. I've changed several lives, and you can be the next. All right. So make sure you subscribe so that you stay permanently, you be glued permanently to this channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop content. Having traveled to about 7 countries outside my home country and lived in 3 of them, I believe you should listen to me. I have the necessary skills. I have the requisite skills and the experience, to tell you about immigration abroad, and I believe that you can benefit. So, and also you can check out, there are a lot of content already. See, a lot of content, and I'm here to help you. Okay. And if you enjoy this content, please give me a thumb up on this video. All right, please smash the like button and help me to share it with other people so that other people can benefit as well. All right. If you have
It's
any question,
okay.
put in the comment section below, and I'll look at it whenever I have time. Okay. So yeah, do you have any question?
No, 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 no more because I'm clear now.
All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in my next video.